So Ratdick is crude up, say.
Mm-hmm.
And
What would you like? What do you think,
under
Danny?
the influence, say, of
Yeah.
Uggs Dre.
Pig Latin. Never learned that, unfortunately. Thanks for letting me know we're going Pig Latin. But I made out what you were saying.
I got through level 3 in high school.
Really? Who'd you learn that from?
Mr.
Probably a homosexual
Swinestein.
kid. Was it a gay kid?
Is that, do gay people speak in
I don't know.
Pig
That
Latin?
was-
It makes sense. They'd have to speak in code. Like,
Yeah, back in the day.
Adte, I Antwe to Uxe, Orye, Ikde, in parking lot, yay.
There we go.
I fell apart at the end.
I mean, yeah, when I was in high school, if you were a blatant homosexual, you did have to hide it because people weren't exactly open to the idea that, a guy could just go around sucking dick all day and stuff like that. Sorry, I don't mean to start this all off on a gay note. The real true, the problem that we're facing right now is that Ratdick is on some kind of
Starting
drug.
gay again, Leo.
What are you on right now? Can you tell us what drug you are on?
I'm not on any drugs. I don't.
Went right into the mic,
Ratdick. My
Ratdick.
case before. I'm not on drugs. I'm on plenty of dabs. Actually, I only took 3 dabs today, but
Ratdick, you seem
I
more
did bring a
hyperactive
little
than
baggie
usual.
of penis envy enigmas, and those are gonna set off the inner Ratdick per se.
Okay, let's
hey,
let's blur
I
those,
wanna state
Austin.
my
Can we
case real
make a
quick, 'cause I know
note
there's
to the
some shit that
producer?
needs to be brought
Wait,
up.
Ratdick, see, what's happening
one at a
is
time. One at a time.
what's happening is Ratdick, you're really dominating the mic right now. And I just want to make sure Austin's got a note that he's going to have to blur those. Can you hide those or put those in your
Oh,
pocket?
yeah, I'm gonna eat them like they're candy.
Okay, well, that's comforting.
We're watching firsthand what fame does to a person.
Yeah.
Fame? No, this isn't fame. This is just pure excitement to come and talk to the boys, and we're going camping this weekend.
We
so
are.
I'm
We
really
are.
pumped. And I want to state my case because online, I feel like Mudflap has been saying that I've been like attacking him.
Into that mic, Ratdick.
I haven't been attacking
Leo,
Mudflap.
I don't have headphones in. Can you monitor
I have
him?
not
will.
been.
Right
I've
into
been
that
chill.
microphone.
I've been chill since last week. I haven't said anything about Mudflap. I haven't seen the Reddit and all the people on Reddit going crazy and shit.
Mudflap has
And-
gotten under your skin.
He's gone a little more stinks, saying I'm like going after him and shit. I've never gone after him. I've always been
Thank you,
the
Austin.
cool guy. So I'm gonna bring this back to the old the original podcast. You guys told him to be security against me because I was there, and you guys were like, "Oh, Ratdick's here. He is not supposed to be here. He's crazy."
King
So
Croc
he
was the security guard.
It wasn't
Great
Mudflap
bit.
and King Croc, Mudflap, King Croc, and so they were just ever since then they've had a fucking thing against me. He's never really liked me, or whatever. And we went on this video shoot, and he was dicked me, or whatever. And then blah blah blah, whatever. We already talked about this, and fucking we used to have likes there since then. And then I said, "Oh, you're fat. We should wrestle." But he says I've been like attacking with violence. There's never been none of that.
All right, correct me if I'm wrong,
No, no,
Ratdick. I'm gonna describe what happened, and you tell me where where I'm being false here. Okay, so everything was fine. You were back into the group chat. We were planning a video. We were gonna go out to Joshua Tree. You decided
there's
to
just a
call.
little reason.
Wait.
Okay.
You decided
He's on
to
F-Man, I
call
think.
Mudflap Fat Flap about 40 times in a row. in the
Not
group
40
chat.
times.
It was
That's
about 11.
How many
12.
times was it?
maybe 3-4 times. Then he started
Come
going
on,
crazy
Leo.
on me.
My bad, dude. I was exaggerating.
saying some crazy shit, I thought. And I'm trying to prolong. He was saying stuff that like was trying to hurt my feelings. I was just calling him fat, and it was just a joke and shit. And he's saying I'm attacking him, but I've never once been saying I wanted to attack. It's always been as a wrestling match was do it. He said he didn't want to the first time. He said Kahuna was gonna go for him, and I was like, well, I'll wrestle Kahuna. But then you guys told me not to come, and then now it's this again. And I heard Mudflap is willing to wrestle me and wherever we're going. I don't know. Is the location revealed yet, Danny?
No, we haven't revealed the location yet.
Okay.
It's gonna be somewhere remote.
Okay.
It might be somewhere with snow because that's sort of the theme of these types of survival videos. There's
Right.
got to be snow. There was the
Correct.
first 2 times. It's going to be somewhere mountainous.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have fun. I want to have a great time with the boys. It's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna like do anything crazy, or I never would do anything crazy. I don't know why people think I would do something
You
crazy.
never do something
Nothing
crazy,
crazy
Leo.
ever?
Never.
Never.
Listen, what upper are you on, bro? This ain't no downer. This stop. I'm gonna scare you straight, motherfucker.
Scare me straight.
I'm a lieutenant in the army. What are you on, son?
I ain't on nothing right now except
You're speaking a mile a minute. Stop saying that.
I want to do. I want to. I want to
giving
get
me
high.
anxiety, Danny.
I want to
He's
get high.
giving me
basically.
anxiety.
And I'm kind of like
Austin, can you bleep what he just said he wanted to do,
Please
if you don't mind getting that timestamp?
Sorry, I'll be careful about that.
Sure, Ratdick.
don't say it anymore.
And Ratdick, I want to bring up a new subject here. You mentioned that you do not mix well with law enforcement. And you really emphasize that if anything happening on this shoot,
No,
let me finish, Ratdick. You're talking over us.
Stop
Ratdick,
it. Stop it.
You're talking over
Wait
us.
till we finish talking, and then you can talk.
Ratdick, I just want to give you my word right now, and Leo will as well. And Leo's a very Catholic man, so his word means a lot.
See this, Ratdick?
Ratdick, there will be nothing resembling law enforcement on this shoot bothering you in any way. There'll be none.
Because Mudflap did say he was going to call the cops on me if I try to attack him.
What would happen if law enforcement showed up? Would you trip out?
I don't. Let's not go there. I just want to.
What if they just wrestled you, in particular you, to the ground, and they sodomized you with a mag light?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't get, you wouldn't have to go to county or anything.
Like that.
No, I just
don't
don't
want any negative attention, boys. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, let's get to the question though. If they sodomized you with a mag light but didn't book you, are you? I mean, you good?
That sounds fun.
All right, perfect.
But I would prefer you to do that in your costume.
Stop it. You want me to dress? Stop it. I would not do that to you.
Ratdick, does Rat Pussy Pam ever insert anything up your tuchus?
She has licked it, but it's been a minute since she's done that because I have some gnarly farts, boys. When I'm in my little apartment, I just rip. You know, it goes out.
You let him fly when Rat Pussy's around.
And she doesn't. She's not down to eat my ass no more because of that.
Damn, we can change that. You know what I mean? Gas X, dude, is a good pill that I take whenever I eat spicy food, and it'll stop the gases right up. So if your chick's gonna eat your ass, I mean,
that sounds fun,
the
dude. I need my
beans.
ass to be eaten. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I've never had any like inserted, but I don't know, maybe she did that little tour or something.
Hopefully, but sort of hopefully, law enforcement shows up and they fucking mag light.
No, it's not gonna be like that. We're not even going there, boys. Like I just want to have a good time with you guys.
Hey, but
you know?
also, Ratdick, I want you to take care of yourself, buddy. You can't be doing crazy drugs and shit.
I don't do crazy drugs.
I want you to relax and think about that and be honest with yourself. If it's just marijuana, I don't think you'd be talking a mile a minute like this. You look like you're on an upper, kid, and I hope it's not meth. I hope it's not meth, Ratdick.
I wish I had a line of. No, I don't wish, but if I'd be like, woo! Or I'd be like, you know.
Sounds like what you're on right now.
No, I'm not on that.
Where did you get the meth?
I didn't
dude?
get no meth.
Did you find it from?
I've been hiking all day.
Ratdick, you live really close to downtown. I think he was hiking to downtown.
I've been hiking in Griffith all day, enjoying the spring.
Griffith
flowers.
Park?
It's not spring, it's winter.
There's some flowers up there.
There's a homeless encampment at Griffith Park that I'm aware of. Has meth.
I'm not on no meth right now, boys.
That's true. They tried to clear him out. They were starting fires up there, Leo.
Exactly.
Were you tripping out on the Hollywood sign, maybe just on good psilocybin mushrooms, and then you heard a gruff voice from the east go, "Hey, I got something that'll really make you sky high," and you went over there.
The guy was missing a couple teeth.
Yeah, and he gave you some wonky but cheap and effective shit, and here you are.
No, I don't fuck with that shit no more, boys.
Please tell me you don't. All right,
I don't.
Because that stuff will kill you, Ratdick.
Yeah, that would.
I want
you. See how fat I'm fat, bro.
I know.
Bro, I
You're
can't
eating.
my shirt right. I'm eating.
You're eating.
Yeah, I'm not.
But Ratdick, listen. Your trajectory, your
I don't
life,
do Adderall, none of that shit.
your life will only go downhill if you do meth, my man.
And
You
when
have
I
to
did do
understand that.
it did.
Right.
Yeah.
Rat Pussy's saving you. Also, you have a job and you're been going consistently, and you
Job's
don't
going
want to
good.
run into the cops, my friend. Right? I mean, you don't want them to come back into your life.
No, I don't want any of that in my life. I
Right.
want to stay out of jail, and I'm
Right.
gonna do everything in my power to do that.
Yeah,
That's
no
why
cops.
where
No
we're
cops.
going, buddy. Where we're going.
Perhaps,
there's gonna be no
Danny. What do you mean,
cops.
perhaps?
No cops.
Where we're
Oh,
going,
I
there's
did.
gonna
You
be
say
no
cops or perhaps?
No cops.
No cops, Ratdick.
Not
No
afraid of
cops.
the cops. I just don't want to fucking go to jail for like having Mudflap being like, oh, he's fucking trying to attack me.
Yeah,
You know?
calling somebody fat on Instagram is not a jailable offense.
No, but attacking them, which he thinks I'm going to do, and I've never done that. We should call Mudflap and ask him why he thinks this.
We did that last week.
And we're gonna have
So
an
we should call him again
entire.
because it's been a long week, boys. It's been a long. That's why I'm all
You've got a lot of
excited.
hate.
I've seen some Ratdick hate.
Really?
What happened when you see Ratdick hate? Tell me about the physiological response your body undergoes.
I just brush it off because I know they don't know me and shit, and it's all good. You know, it's all good. They don't know who I really am.
You seem affected by it, Ratdick.
I'm not affected.
It seems like you want to talk to Mudflat based on Ratdick hate.
No. I don't understand why he posted a statement on Reddit saying I was attacking with violence, but I wasn't trying to attack him with violence.
Ratdick,
It was just like, I was maybe if anything, it was like trying to clear up the negative juju because like, why is there so much resentment towards Ratdick?
If you really want to defeat Mudflap, You have to center yourself. You have to look within yourself and not let him hurt you.
I'm not letting him hurt me, bro. I'm just saying, like, if it's gonna be a wrestling match, it will be fun, you know, and it'll be clean and it'll be chill, and then you guys be the refs.
Ratdick,
is it gonna be a boxing match or a wrestling match? Which one do you guys want?
I want to ask you this: do you have enough conviction in your own fighting ability that you would put on the line a romp in the sleeping bag with Rat Pussy Pam?
Ooh. Oh, so let me tell you, we're gonna have this video needs to be titled "The Pig Roast," and whoever loses the wrestling match,
I think I needed to simplify.
And
that
I kind of
question.
think it's not going to be me. Has to get hogtied. They have to get hogtied.
Yeah.
If they're willing to get hogtied, that is, and then they have to be put it over a fake fire and be pig roasted.
How about a real fire? We have
my guest too, dude.
We have. He's here. Oh my god,
6:30, dude! I told him 6:30.
Your hair looks great, buddy.
Leo is, he warned me ahead of time this was going to be a maybe an overbooked podcast. We have a guest who showed up an hour early here. We also have Brooks, you're on time. Don't worry about you, buddy.
Ariel's outside too.
We got Ariel Pink, everybody's favorite rock star.
Hey, you can't say an hour. I got some shit we need to talk about.
And we have a Ratdick on meth, guys.
I'm not
we got
on
a
meth.
Ratdick on meth.
Fuck you, Leo. I'm not on meth. You can't say that, bro.
This pod's crazy,
Leo,
man.
You are on cocaine if you're gonna say I'm on meth.
Is that what it is?
Well,
Are you on
settle it.
coke?
Apologize to my Ratdick.
Prove you're not on.
Don't do it. Don't. Oh, damn.
Oh, it's got a flap. It's got a flap, dude.
That is quite wow. It is in its final form today, isn't it?
Danger zone.
Danny,
know
that thing
what?
is.
Leo.
I've been wearing these boxers since last fall.
Leo said on the way up to Stanford University, I asked him how much it would cost for him to swap wee-wees with Ratdick. Leo said $31 million.
31.
At that point, I got my house in the Bird Streets. I got my infinity pool, and I
my
could
gosh.
probably pay for high-end prostitutes till the day I die.
Not worth
There
it.
you
dude.
go. It's worth
Not-
it.
not worth it,
31 million
Austin?
for my dick.
Absolutely not, dude. I'd rather be broke and be swinging than fucking rich with a tiny
Dude,
little
that's
dick.
low. That's low.
That's fucked up.
Oh my god, Ratdick, I really am worried about you. All right, I want you to be okay. All right,
I'm okay. I'm not on meth.
Look at our boy right there, dude.
You look at my pupils. Are they fucking huge right now? I mean,
Kind
no,
of,
they're-
yeah.
they don't-
Kinda.
they
Yeah.
don't look-
Danny, you don't think I'm on meth, do you?
I think you're...
Really? Go
You're
go
a
to
different-
7-Eleven and buy a drug test.
I don't want to do that. You're in a different state of mind than your last two appearances. I'll say that.
No, last year I was kind of like just chilling because I was like, I'm not in a different state of mind. I was like, I wanted to be really cool and calm and collected because that's what you guys wanted. And I still am that way.
Well,
I
not
just have
today.
a lot to say.
Yeah,
No,
no,
not
it's
today.
fair. It's fair. You know, you and Mudflap, that is a passionate rivalry. And we're not here to try to put a sock in your mouth. If you want to say what you want to say about Mudflap,
I'm not saying shit about him.
you said he was Fat Flap.
I say he's Fat Flap, you know, and that's okay. That's a nickname. It's okay, right? It's a joke.
How sure are you, to get back to my original question, how sure are you that you're going to vanquish him in a wrestling match?
Could go either way, but I want to have fun, and I'm a man. I'm gonna not settle this. 'Cause it's not a real fight. It's just for a video.
And I want to say, Ratdick, this is with the most respect toward you, toward Rat Pussy. Remember how in the first Ratdick Ralph video, I kissed Rat Pussy?
Yeah.
Because it was an honor.
I should have offered you a blowjob.
I like that you're going for this for a second time, Danny. I like this.
It wasn't answered the first.
I know it wasn't. You're right. But continue. Really,
I don't think she'd be down though. She probably wouldn't have been down. Like, oh, you should. I should have been like, I was a difference. I should have been like, my girlfriend will suck your dick.
Listen, you're underestimating me right now, Ratdick. That's okay. But, Ratdick, would you wager in the battle between you and Mudflap, winner gets to make love to Rat Pussy Pam?
If RPP is, she's not going to fuck Mudflap.
What if he destroys you?
He destroys me if
What
I'm
if- what if
left. If I'm left beaten.
Guys, you ever kind of leave a bunch of carts on an online store because the shipping was too expensive?
Of course.
That ever happened to you, Ratdick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. In a landscape where, like, you know, free and fast shipping is the norm.
Yeah.
That's if you're going to compete, that's what you need. It can be hard for like smaller e-commerce people like me selling my Octopo rings to kind of get a business going, right?
Sure.
But that's why I love ShipStation.
Oh, yeah.
They get you can easily pick the most inexpensive option that will save you money long term, and it adds up at the end of the year. You know what I mean?
Ratdick, you have your own e-commerce business going on right now, don't you?
Oh, it's going. It's going.
Yeah, what are you selling?
I am trying to get into the selling industry. I want to start selling some mushrooms, to be honest.
Okay.
Start
yeah,
growing
man.
and selling.
Yeah, shiitakes or
Shiitake mushroom or
shiitakes.
shiitakes, yeah.
What about-
vending that shit at a Japanese restaurant?
Hell yeah.
Near my place in Koreatown.
The bet. Look and listen to this. When you're sending out those shiitakes, if you use ShipStation, you can lower your shipping costs, my man. And which is really that's the reason why ShipStation continues to kill the competition because they are effective at making your business more elite by lowering your shipping costs.
Ratdick, give us a testimony. Like, what is it about the ShipStation that does it for you?
The ShipStation, it does it for me, man.
What is it about him, though?
Is it
It's
the
just
integration?
The way it gets to you, man. The way it provides to you.
Because it integrates
It's-
with
it is- what-
Amazon, Etsy,
It just
eBay,
gets straight to your
Shopify.
What about the intuitive nature of their dashboard?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, you can
It's
manage
nice.
everything from that dashboard. You like the dashboard?
I fuck with that.
It's the best, man. It's dude, it's an automatic thing. I have mine dialed in. It's dialed in. So listen. You can listen, guys. Use promo code LDS today at shipstation.com to sign up for your free 60-day trial. All right? Use promo code LDS today at shipstation.com to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's shipstation.com. Promo code LDS and join the over 130,000 companies that have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation. And 98% of the companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life, Ratdick, like you.
For life. I'll start looking into it.
Yeah, man. All right, guys, we love you. Thank you, ShipStation. Support ShipStation. You support us. Peace.
And what's going on out there?
I don't know, Ratdick, but what's going on in your body? That's what I want to know.
Nobody's gonna fuck my girl, but I think whoever loses should get hogtied and be put over a fake fire as a pig roast.
Yeah, perfect.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. I told him what
Let me
time.
get it
I
to
told him what
Conte.
time to come.
Hey,
So-
football that throw that shit, chuck that shit.
So we have.
Woo! Did you see that?
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna
did.
go well.
Okay, so
Gonna go
entering
well
the
over
studio
the
right now,
bushes.
we have Brooks Kossover, everybody's favorite artist on the channel, and then Ariel Pink, everybody's favorite musician.
Never met you.
He's a rock star.
He's the best. Ariel's a big supporter of what we do, and he.
Fucked up the handshakes.
And then we have up and coming. I mean, this is the kind of guy, Dr. Octopus. I mean, he's got the style of dress and the attitude and the substance problems of a rock star without the musical output.
He's got to do some insane shit. Yeah.
Today, yeah.
Ratdick might beat him to it. Ratdick, Leo thinks he's on methamphetamine right now.
I'm not happy about it.
Which one's Dr. Octagon? Which is Dr. Octopus?
Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus is the other man you came with, Ariel.
Yo, Doc, get over here.
Because I told you I used to do meth. You'd be like, oh, you're that's obviously like not true.
Ratdick, I'm
bro.
worried about you, brother.
Bro. I mean, everyone wants to get high, but I'd rather do some coke with you, Leo.
Ariel, have you ever struggled with addiction at all?
No.
What's up,
nice.
brother? Cheers.
Ratdick, I'm going to have you move the mic away from your mouth while we talk to Ariel for a second. That way you can still occasionally make a comment to Dr. Octopus. Ariel, you never struggled with addiction?
No, never struggled.
Are you sort of like Axl Rose? Axl Rose was famous for dabbling in all the drugs, but never letting it develop into a problem.
Yeah, I'm like him.
You're like Axl.
Yeah.
What do you think about Guns N' Roses?
Oh, I love it.
Do you?
You're one in a million, babe.
Mm.
Immigrants and
Is that a
That's
line?
right.
Is that
Yeah.
off Appetite?
Yeah.
Is that
no,
a beer
it's
somewhere?
not. It's off of Lies.
Oh.
Immigrants and they make no sense to me.
Wow.
They come to our country and think they do as they please.
I refuse to believe that's an Axl Rose lyric. Is that real?
I think it is.
He wrote like a Chinese democracy. Wasn't that some sort of
Oh, I think he was reaching out,
okay?
or maybe he was defecting. I don't know.
That was also like 20 years after they debuted on the Sunset Strip, so things change.
In about it was about 20 years ago too. So it's long time. You can't say those things anymore. You can't say anything like Chinese democracy anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, even that
CCP.
that is arguably more offensive than the first thing you said.
Ariel, you were canceled. So you were join the club, my friend. You know,
You got canceled?
Oh, I've been canceled. Yeah, for the
No.
Bachelorette. Oh yeah.
Oh, that
It was a light cancellation.
yeah. You got canceled from the. That's right. You got canceled from the Bachelor. You didn't get rejected.
No. I
You were
was-
like
I was
you were
number 5. Yeah,
You were in the top 5. Yeah.
top 5, baby.
You
Yeah.
almost got canceled when you called my girlfriend fat.
Who here has Danny Mullen is the only person that hasn't been canceled.
Well, no, he's technically been. We got canceled for this fat rant. It's on a major news network somewhere online. So
the
technically,
Sun.
we got canceled.
We were listening to a legendary band. They don't make them like that anymore. The Mentors. Do you know that?
I don't.
You never heard the Mentors
No.
or El Duce, the singer of the. Well, he was eventually. This is all pre-cancellation. He died in '94, I think, or right around the time that he was in the Kurt and Courtney movie. I guess Courtney had tried to. She offered him $50,000 to kill Kurt.
Oh wow.
And then he ended up dead by the railroad tracks. But he had been the singer and drummer of this band called the Mentors, and they were rape rock. That's what they called their genre of music was rape rock.
And what is rape rock like?
A lot of percussion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's big. It's like a lot of floor tom and bass.
They were a big a popular fixture on like Wally George and the public access circuit, and also on Jenny Jones and stuff like that.
Ariel, if you could be in one band, and don't give me some indie fucking vinyl snob band like the Mentors, what band would you be in if you could be in any band? As their guitarists say.
As the guitarist. The Rolling Stones, I suppose.
You want to be Mick Taylor. You want to be
Keith. Keith.
You want to be Keith.
Yeah.
I love the Rolling Stones too. What's your favorite album?
I don't know. I just know the songs.
What about Tumbling Dice?
I would like to be in the Clash. I think the Clash would have been a fun band.
That's Mick Jones? I said, who's Mick Taylor? Was he there's so many Micks. Mick Taylor was the Rolling Stones guitarist.
Mick Taylor was wasn't he in Duran Duran?
I don't know, probably. They had some guy that played for like 3 albums on the Rolling Stones, Mick something, not Mick Jagger, and then he got on heroin and left.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, Rolling Stones, man.
Ariel, was getting like the rock star pussy, was that ever important to you? Was that something, or were you just an artiste and were you doing it for the art always?
I was always doing it for the art. I discovered that the perks later on down the line when I was performing live mostly. Or when I entered into my 30s, that made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
I don't think it had to do with the rock star stuff, though. I think everybody else in my band had a much easier time.
I want to ask this right now, with Leo's blessing, of course. We have a man in this room right now who, in his own mind, is a rock star. His name is Ratdick Ralph, and he's already.
I think everyone would agree here that I'm a big time fucking Ratdick.
Into the mic, baby.
And he's
Big time Ratdick, baby.
He's
We
already
already
had
top 10.
a Lucifer-esque fall
Might
from
be a little
grace.
small, but it's got a lot.
Because he's already indulged. He prematurely, he got 7,000 followers on Instagram after his video debut.
I had like 9,000.
Let me explain this to Ariel. Ariel, he was trying to stage his own fan meetups. He was doing amphetamines and alcohol every night.
That's not that
Let
funny.
me finish, Ratdick. At one point, he brought a fan of our channel into a van and Ratdick double teamed his
that
girlfriend
happened.
with a fan.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if that's not a guy living on the edge, I don't know
Make
what
the
is.
Eiffel Tower happen.
Danny, it might have been a triple team. Didn't
I
he,
met
didn't
that
he
guy. I
say
feel
that?
like I met that guy.
Yeah, we were
Really?
snorting meth
Yeah,
off
no,
their
I
ass
actually I have a vivid
during that
memory
time.
of
So I was on meth during
of
that.
meeting.
Sounds like fun.
He's like, by the way, I was that guy, and
I don't,
That's on.
We need to get that guy on this podcast.
His name Will?
100%.
But
Maybe it was Will.
let's focus up. Let's focus up. Ariel, Ratdick Ralph took about.
I don't want that to ever happen
Fucking
again. Let me
Will,
make that
dude.
clear.
But Will,
Yeah.
he was a chill dude. He was
Will's
chill.
is
Will
chill.
sounds like a guy too
And his
responsible
brother. And his brother
to
was there,
snort
too.
meth off.
Yeah,
His
it was
brother
him and
was-
his
it was
brother.
three
yeah.
guys,
Three,
one
dude.
girl.
It was a
Yeah.
it was a foursome.
It was a
Yeah, I
dude and
thought
his
a
brother. I'm gonna be honest. The way that he spoke with shame. He spoke as if he was ashamed of it.
As he should. As he
At a
should.
certain point, it gets gross.
So
It does get gross.
what I want
yeah.
to say
we're all
is-
high on meth. And then,
is Ratdick, he's been on hiatus for about 3 years, come back once or twice, but now, at least before this podcast, we were thinking he was on the right track. He'd been mellowed out a little bit. What advice can you give him that you learned from the road, Ariel, about not abusing one's power and not taking advantage of every slot that comes your way or doing every line
First
that's
of
laid
all,
out
I'm
upon
still
a table?
mellow. I'm
Well-
still mellow. I just came here and stated my case.
Listen to
Are you visiting, or are you are you passing through? Or
He
you-
lives here.
Oh, you live here. Okay,
I'm
so
local.
well, maybe go on the road.
Yeah, I should do some stand up.
Go on the
I
road,
know
dude.
stand up, Danny.
You can do stand
I've been
up?
practicing.
Well, he wants to do stand up. I say we
I
give him
got
one of the
3
stand up
minutes
mics.
down.
We got to watch it. We got to watch it.
Ratdick right now?
No.
But you just talked a big game.
Yeah, I gotta
If you do stand up, you have to make sure that you're not funny.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
Yeah. I want to do some stand up though. I'm gonna practice that shit.
That's
Yell
good.
It out.
That's-
Yeah, lay it out.
Ratdick, let's workshop a little bit right now because, sometimes it helps to come at things from not just a comedic perspective, but having a musician or a painter help you with the material. That's good. That's a groupthink approach.
I got a
Let's,
joke that I really like, but it's not mine. I
Just
can
give us
tell
30
it to
seconds of your routine.
I don't want to hear some recycled joke, your stuff.
you. I can't.
Just give us a premise. What are you thinking about talking about on stage?
It has to be just has to go flow. Has to flow well, and it has to be true. Has to.
Have we started yet? Is this-
I haven't really started, to be honest, but I've been thinking about it.
Okay,
I've been
cool.
I don't got a routine down yet.
I meant.
I mean, I don't got, when I
right
said I
now.
got 3 minutes, I don't got 3 minutes, but I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking-
Why are
30
you
seconds.
wearing a Bob Marley esque?
This is my Halloween costume. I came here.
If you're on a
Sam
lot of
Kinison
uppers,
vibes.
if you're on a lot of
Yeah.
uppers, all you have to do
Yeah.
is wear the Bob Marley hat, and it kind of like
Yeah, it'll go
visually
well,
brings
it'll
you
go well.
down.
So, what you have right now, Ratdick, would be the equivalent of Ariel being like, I want to make an album. I want there to be a drum and a guitar, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? His label would tell him that he better hurry his ass up or they'll never work with him again.
What label?
Are you labelless now, Ariel?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You don't know about that?
How is that? I mean, how's that going for you?
I know about
Well,
that,
I
but
mean, it's fine.
I didn't know if there
It's good. It's-
nobody else has stepped in, an independent label, anything?
No, there's no independent anymore.
You don't even need it, right?
I'm not,
somebody-
I'm not even joking right now.
Somebody almost stepped in.
Who? Oh, the guy.
You're not allowed to talk about that.
Which one? Wait, which one are you talking about? Oh, Julian Casablanca.
Oh, really?
I wanted to
Colt
mention-
Records? Hell yeah, Colt Records.
I didn't know if I could talk about that. All right.
Julian Casablancas is the fucking man. I have
Yeah.
so much respect for him
Tell that
because
story.
because he backs Ariel.
And he
I
looks
respect
like
that
you.
guy
Is
so
it
much.
just mainly because he looks like
I like that too. Yeah.
We need to buy a pound. of weed for the
I don't
podcast
back him
studio.
anymore.
Really?
Have it out.
What happened? Ariel, what happened between you and Julian?
Well, he kind of he kind of faked me out, and I'm used to it now, so I don't hold it against him per se. But the way things are with artists don't really understand that that they don't have any control over their empire and stuff like that. They're really in control. Like their team is in control, or their underlings and stuff like that. They're the boss now. The boss is just the sort of steward for them. So he didn't know this, and he came out and said, "Hey, I don't care about politics, man. I'll sign you, of course, dude. I mean, he wanted to sign me.
Just as a reminder, Ariel was present on January 6th.
I
the
wasn't.
early part.
Was not.
On the early, not even on the 6th at all?
Danny.
We can't discuss it. We can't discuss it because it's been completely. We're gonna argue over details in that. I wasn't there when they say were you there? Why were you there? I wasn't.
Right.
I was not there. I was in D.C. on the same day.
And that's a crime enough. That's enough of a crime. they say.
Why were you in D.C., Aaron?
Right.
Okay,
Why
yeah.
were you in D.C.?
Why were you in
that
D.C.? Okay.
You're a Trump supporter is the main thing, though. That's why.
the main thing. The main thing is that I said on Twitter, vote for Trump, and I think I'm pretty much alone in that in the city. So
Hey.
The banjo player from Mumford & Sons might be down with you now.
we just made a single.
Dude, he's dope. I follow him on Twitter now. Did you really?
Yeah, we just did it.
Love
It
it.
was called Rudolph's Laptop, and it's released on Fox.
Fox News covered
That's
it.
it.
You don't know about this?
What's his name? Edward? What's his
His
name?
name is Winston Marshall.
Winston. Okay.
You
Dude,
haven't seen this?
I haven't seen this. I'm psyched.
He got
on this
got
thing.
canceled for recommending a book.
Andy Knows
Andy Knows-
Unmasked.
That's right. And Andy knows on the track too. No,
No way.
So anyway,
You should have put him in there.
no,
Maracas.
we did. We did.
Really?
He
I
sings
don't know
in
if you're
it.
fucking with me.
I'm
Ariel.
not fucking.
No, he's being completely serious.
That's
legend.
unbelievable.
Fox News brought like.
Can
So-
we listen to that later?
We can have it. We can absolutely should listen to
So
it.
Ariel,
Hell
just
yeah.
just because me and Julian are forever tied together based on facial structure,
Which is the only reason why I like him.
'Cause he looks like Katie Holmes.
thank you, Ariel. That's so sweet of you. Can you please tell me? So he said publicly he was willing to sign you to Cult Records.
Well,
what
no,
happened?
no. He said this is privately. So this is all off the record. So yeah. So don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Yeah. So he, he was there. There was people that he's been a big fan for ages. He's been very vocal about that.
Yeah,
And
that's how I first heard about you. Was his interview talking about you, saying you were the greatest musician of your generation.
which is very flattering and great. But so after 9/11, I mean after 1/6.
After 9/11.
And also, Ratdick, I want you to take a second and appreciate that you are on a couch with the greatest musician of his generation,
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Dr. Octopus.
I just met you today. I don't know who you are.
No,
So I
Ariel.
heard some of your music.
He's the man. Ariel, continue. I'm sorry.
I'm sure I'll agree too.
So I, I was very. He has a record label. He wanted to put me on it, and I was just like, great. I know you think you can put me on your label, but I hate to tell you, it's not going to happen. I mean, you don't even know it. I mean, I know this whole. I've been through this over and over again with people that basically are just like, shut up. I don't care about that stuff, man. I don't care about that. I don't care. I don't. You can vote for whoever you want. Like what's the big deal? I'm not like those other people. As if they understand what the fuck is going on.
this is your YouTube right here.
So
He's a vlogger.
naturally he's just like kind of like saying like, oh hey man, I mean I'm the king in my lair. I can put you on my label. So he says he's gonna get back in touch with me, and I'm just like, okay, you're not going. I mean, I know what's gonna happen. So lo and behold, a week later he's calling me up, and he's a little bit sheepish on the phone, and he's just like, I really I hate to ask this. I just apologies in advance. I really hate to ask this, and I'm sorry. I have to ask it. So I'm just apologizing in advance. Is it okay if I ask you this? And I'm just like, yeah, dude, just ask it. And he's like, okay. Did you give your ex-girlfriend herpes on purpose?
What?
And I'm just like, Julian. It's just inappropriate. I think first of all,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
second of all,
Foul language
but
on the
what?
phone.
And he's like, I'm sorry, man. He's like, I'm sorry, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
he didn't have to say anymore.
It's also the only way to give herpes to someone is on purpose, in my
Of
opinion.
course,
You know what I mean?
obviously.
Well,
You
if,
gotta be
if there's
direct with
really
it.
quick turnaround, you can tract. And then,
Unfortunately, there wasn't that turnaround. I actually discovered I had it while I was with her, and she was there, and we were together for 3.5 years, and she didn't get it until the very, very end, and then she Me Too'd me and said I was
just like
I did everything. I did
Imagine
everything
if-
but murder.
Wow.
Imagine if a chick folk singer gave her boyfriend herpes.
By the way, I've never once in all the years of getting with girls,
Getting pussy.
I've never,
Slamming
not one has ever told me they had herpes.
So it could be. She probably got it.
What is it? What are the chances?
Yeah.
You could be like Jesus. I mean, it was an immaculate.
But I mean, none of them have it. None of them have ever had it. Not one girl has ever told me up front.
Do you have it, Ariel?
I have it, dude. I'm loud and dude. I make sure to broadcast that everywhere I go,
dope.
just in case.
You know, I think herpes should be like a letter in the LGBTQ plus. I think it should be like a queer identity, and people should give you record label opportunities.
It's kind of like being. They definitely should have like their own Tinder or something like that.
They do. I think it's called herpes swipe.
But that the problem is that's very nice. It's very nice, but the problem is that like it doesn't solve the issue in the Tinder community. That's not herpes. I mean, the herpes is the elephant in the room, and it's obviously not a big deal, but the stigma is worse than anything. It's like being a leper.
So Julian Casablancas is a big Class A herpophobe.
I guess his teammates are.
So was that the last conversation you had with him?
Pretty much.
So, I mean, it sounds like he was just getting pressured, like you said. It said like Julian himself wasn't making the call.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's never is Julian. It's never. The thing is that like Julian can't make the call. Artists are they're not in control of what they're just like they're just like supposed to do what they're the ones that were supposed to do whatever you tell them to.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a mind of their own.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. Especially artists.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like celebrities.
Do you think now, Ariel, that things are changing? I know Louis C.K.
No.
But let me tell you about Louis C.K. Louis C.K., dude, all he has is a website. He has no social media other than that.
He's killing it.
He just does enough shows and word
Dave
of mouth.
Dave Chappelle could probably get canceled and still like kill it. And
Murder,
probably
yeah.
And
But don't you think if you wanted to, that your career would be just to where it was before, if not higher, if you just said, fuck you, suck my dick, I'm not going through your mainstream ways of doing this?
well, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
And the only way I can even remind people that I exist is by going on Fox.
Which,
I mean,
hell yeah.
I'm in the foxhole. They don't allow me anywhere else. So I have
Got
to.
a new album that just came
I've got
out.
three new albums.
Plug the album.
Fuck
I got three new albums that nobody's gonna ever hear or listen to. But I put them up on YouTube just to give them away because I'm just like, this is pointless.
Well, we're going to link those down in the description.
We are.
And Ariel, I'm going to listen to those all this week while I'm working.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to rock those. I can't wait.
We got to play this Ariel Pink and Winston Marshall Rudolph's laptop song at some point.
That sounds great.
Here's another interesting tidbit. The artist who did the 3D graphics on this video, very talented man. His name is King Khan. That's what he's known as. He's about to blow up. He's been blowing up. I feel very, very privileged to have worked with him on such short notice, and he's based in Britain. Check this out. Do we know who Anthony Fantano is?
Yeah, the music nerd.
Okay.
The internet's busiest music.
Also one of my biggest backers and fans.
Sarcasm.
No, well, I mean he used to be.
He was.
But before he found out I was a rapist with herpes.
A rapist?
Anyway,
Has he talked shit on you now? I think he did talk shit
you
about
know,
Trump stuff.
he
canceled him.
So him and this guy were about to go into business, and then he because this guy he worked with me. Anthony Fantano said, "I'm not going to work with you." He's like that's you worked with that guy. That guy's fucking the worst fucking dirtbag ever, and. I've seen the screenshot. It's just fucking. It's like, can you sue people for defamation? I mean, I really do have a defamation case because this guy's just like, this is what they're talking about behind the scenes when I'm not around. This is me ignoring it. Fuck you guys. Fucking. There's no wonder I can't get back in the industry. I'm pretty much like banned for life for being Charles Manson.
You know what?
All right, this is getting a little gay. We should all measure our cocks, right?
All right. We will in a second.
Mine is shriveled up and fucking. I chopped it off.
So is his. Wait, we're going to listen to Ariel and Winston's collaboration in a second. I would love to hear it because I support what both of you have done.
Sure.
But also, this thing going on now that Anthony Fantano won't work with King Khan because he worked with you. Not even because King Khan did his own thing.
Exactly.
It just goes to show me, like, what are people? Because it's not just Anthony Fantano. It's people
No,
across.
it's all of them.
All industries.
It's all of them.
Anybody who wants to keep operating in mainstream society. I suspect that they are all turning over in their heads every text message they've ever sent, every hookup they've ever had in a bar, every joke they've made at a barbecue. They're all so petrified.
Yeah.
And what it's resulted in.
Exactly right.
I've recently been trying to listen to more and more left-wing podcasts just to get a balanced point of view. And what I notice is that when I listen to these left-wing podcasts and radio shows, nobody's funny. There isn't.
It's a very serious thing that they're battling right now.
It's like comparing a Camaro to a Prius. Like the conservative guys, even if they're not comedians, you can feel there's passion and there's something they believe in inside of them. But on the left, guys are just kind of soy and just kind of like lispy. Even if they're straight and married, they're just kind of like, oh, that's very amusing. Yeah, we couldn't possibly.
It's a shrinking.
Do that.
It's a shrinking pool.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
I mean, everybody's that's been canceled is arguably somebody that was successful or whatever and funny and all that kind of stuff or talented or whatever, and they fell from grace, so they're already, that makes them right wing automatically. I mean, that's according to left wing, because it doesn't matter what I identify as. I identify as liberal. I'm from LA, I'm from California. I'm as liberal as they come. I mean, I've got the same values as everybody here.
You hang out with a bisexual with tattoos on his
dude,
head.
Trust me. There's
Jew,
nothing
too.
conservative about me.
Yeah.
I'm the most liberal person that in this room probably right now, except for Ratdick.
He's a
More
Rastafarian.
liberal than me.
But I'm saying, it matters. But I'm not allowed to be liberal. I'm not. Whatever I identify as, that doesn't matter.
It's not accurate.
It's what they say that I am, and they pretty much they call you right wing right before they cancel you. So it's basically like a slur. It's to announce that like, how he's right wing, and then you. Then everybody
witch hunt begins.
Or they
the-
call you far right. I love
far
the
right.
insidiousness of calling somebody far right. It's like basically I have one conservative value, and now you're saying I'm far right, which is just this much, a little thin membrane away from saying you're a Nazi. They're far right.
And anybody who's even saying these things is automatically just they just graduated high school or something like that. I mean. I don't take it seriously, but it's amazing just how the Overton window has been.
And you're raising a young child right now, right? And
Oh, yeah.
you're recently married, or
Yes, yes.
yeah. And how's that going?
Oh, I love it. I love
His
it.
baby's adorable.
The baby's the best.
I was there when it was
AJ.
hanging out one day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It's endless. It's fun. It's fun. There's no and she's a good girl. She came out perfect. She comes out like it's It's just all that's left for me to do is screw it up,
Do you play her plastic raincoats in the pig parade? Because the mannequins
No, but I play-
are
I
so afraid.
I do play her Jello though.
I haven't heard Jello. Which album is that off of?
Same one.
Oh, it's off Pom Pom.
Jello, 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 Jello. The strip mall is calling. Can you hear the people wearing Walmart clothes into church steeples? Mom and dad are normal. Everyone eats white bread. That's why they're all dead.
You're gonna get copyright struck if you don't stop, man.
That was good. It was all
By
on key
yourself.
too. Well, this is going to get struck anyway. Let's check it out.
It won't because it's not.
It's
All
not
right.
big enough. Let's hear it. It's not on a
No,
record
It's
label.
not on a label. That's why.
Yeah.
So it won't be struck?
Fox News was it Tucker?
You might get
Carlson?
you might get deplatformed and fined like $1,200.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Brand new. Another band that got
You
canceled.
talk about
See that?
it's all AI.
Jesse-
It's AI generated, right?
Jesse Lacey.
This is AI generated, I guess. Partially, I guess. There's Winston.
Here we are. People watch this. Get on YouTube.
That doesn't really look like me though. The AI isn't very advanced yet.
That's a couple pounds.
It's a very Christmas version of you.
Well, this is for Christmas.
Yeah, of course. It's probably pretty trippy for Ratdick on right now.
Ratdick, you tripping out, dude?
Ratdick's tripping out.
He's
Dude,
shaking
look
his
at
head,
him, dude. Zoom in on, dude. Dino, go in on fucking Ratdick's face right now.
Let's hear the song.
What are the chances that you asked literally about Winston Marshall and he did this with him?
Hey, this song's a banger.
This is sick. Ratdick, you must be freaking out.
Dude, Ratdick.
This is the trippiest music
Ratdick.
video.
Hey, this is a great song, though.
This is bass too, huh, Austin?
Yeah, it is big. Hunter Biden just admitted the laptop was his officially.
Wow.
Topical song.
This is sick.
It's fun for the whole family, you know.
Hell yeah.
Ratdick, can you hear the song?
You might want to.
Yeah. I can
Yeah,
hear
put
it.
it, no, he's got some right there. He's got some right there.
I want to. I'll tell you after the song.
Put it on. Listen.
Maybe get a little bit closer and like look directly at your screen.
No.
Dude, he's so fucked up.
I'm not fucked up, but it's a little logo.
My sleigh was ready to go, but you've been doing deals and sniffing blow. 10 for the big guy is a lot of dough. You said nobody would ever know. Shame on Murdoch, what have you done? You in the soul. Shame on Murdoch, you thought you
This is all AI generated.
shame on us like all the lights on.
It's a mixture like this.
Shame on Murdoch, cancel plus woe. Only Big Tech can save Christmas. Only Big Tech can save Christmas. They Santa sorry. Be naughty and Santa will be free again. Only Big Tech can save Christmas. Only Big Tech can save Christmas.
We couldn't use Zuckerberg because the AI made him too demonic in some sort of
That's in a Kanye-esque kind of way.
in a
Yeah.
Kanye-esque
Yeah.
kind of way. Exactly.
That was really good. That was
dope.
awesome, dude. I didn't know it was going to be like a takedown of Joe Biden too. And Winston's on board with that. He's conservative,
Yeah. I mean, he's
reasonable.
he's British, so he's he just sees it from a different. They still have like a different version of what liberal means and conservative means. I mean, they think it means what it used to mean, whereas here it's a whole different can of worms. They don't realize what's. I think a lot of people are you can't really talk about these things even online because you're talking with people that are international. And they don't understand what the hell's what's happening on the ground here.
So Ratdick, there's been a profound shift in your demeanor.
Yeah.
I think
Well, it's early.
What did you put it? Well, he ate something. Ariel.
I saw him eat something.
He ate a lot of things.
I ate a few mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
Shiitake.
Yeah.
Shiitake.
Shiitake.
You all good, man?
I'm good.
Those are good. Yeah, those.
that's-
those
Great.
taste great on a like an Acarella risotto, right, Leo?
Absolutely.
In a good Italian
With a little
restaurant.
truffle.
A little truffle, white Alba.
Oh,
This guy over here.
I wonder if there's like a canceling, or if it's a neutralizing thing. I wonder, like you watch that video and then you can actually just see everything like just clearly. If you're on mushrooms,
Oh yeah.
like then it doesn't feel like you're on mushrooms watching.
Yeah,
it.
I'd say Ratdick's like a moderate right now, dude. Fucking.
Ratdick, I want you to be, because we already
far right.
we brought up his name. I want you to be, and it looks like you're a little uncomfortable right now, Ratdick. You're getting used to the studio again,
kinda
which is
launching a little
your
bit.
confidence is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it's
Confidence
gone.
is gone.
That meth confidence, it's gone.
blasting off-
The
dude,
meth
your
confidence,
pupils are
Danny,
weird.
that all the meth heads have, it's
Want
gone.
some meth, man? I'll go.
We could get some. We could get some.
I've stated my part though. I think I should maybe go.
Wait, no, Ratdick, get back on the
All right,
mic.
get on the
I got a
mic.
question.
Maybe I should go.
No,
No,
Ratdick.
no.
I
Relax,
No, Ratdick. I was going to do something innocent. I want you to be our Anthony Fantano, and I want you to review the song, Rudolph's Laptop.
What'd you think?
It was too much for me to review.
Can you mind
It was way too much to review. You guys want me to review that?
Yeah.
just generally?
Okay. It was
Watch
a
it again,
lot.
maybe?
I don't want to watch it again. I don't want to watch it again.
Ratdick, it sounds like it scared you.
It's not scary. It's just I just want to move past that. Let's move past it. It was
I-
great,
dude, I-
great video.
I think it's
Trippy.
hilarious.
It was like a sexual assault
Dude,
for Ratdick.
obviously.
the stand up is great, dude.
Yeah,
This kid's
now
straight
it's
up-
good.
he's deep in the set.
Paul podcast.
Ratdick, do you want to go home and take a Rudolph's laptop shower, like a post Rudolph's laptop shower?
He's gonna go and like burn a photo of me, like in the. he's like, I hate that guy.
Oh, that's weird.
Are you a big Joe Biden fan? Is that why you didn't like the music video?
Probably doesn't.
No, it's. You want me to be honest? I
Yeah.
don't like the music video. It's just weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's not my taste of music. I'm sorry.
Wait. You don't like the music video
Just
or
not.
the music? Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
It's
You're a great
music
musician.
reviews with
You're a great
Ratdick
musician.
Rap.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not-
think he could unseat Anthony Fantano.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's. I'm totally offended.
You're offended. Sorry.
What do you give it? If Fantano does,
I don't. I honestly. It's. I applaud you for being honest.
He,
Thank you.
if nothing else, Ratdick is a very honest man.
Yeah, very honest.
He's extremely honest.
Ratdick, just
Bullshit.
to close up on this subject, then we'll move along. Anthony Fantano usually assigns a 1 through 10
I don't know
score.
who Anthony Fantano is.
He's
in first
he's the
place.
internet's busiest music nerd, and he runs the Needle Drop on YouTube.
And he's a cook.
Would you
The only
please?
YouTubers I know is Ratdick and Danny fucking Mullen. Right?
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I like your
Leo.
singularity of focus.
Leo.
But Ratdick, can you please give that song a 1 through 10 score?
It was a good 6.
You know, light 6 or like a deep. Like
Like 6, I forgot.
Nothing worse than a 6.
You could do better, bro. That's what I'm saying. But that's,
Not even a 4. Not even a
maybe it's
3
'cause
or
I'm
2
like,
or
I'm,
1.
coming up or whatever. But
Are you one of those people who's of the opinion that whatever Hunter did with his laptop, it has nothing to do with Joe?
so I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Well, just,
There was a man that was smoking crack, and he would take videos of his penis while he was smoking crack, and he put it on the internet, and he happened to be the president's son.
Hunter Biden.
It
sounds like we're fucking with you, but
that's
this is
what
totally
happened.
true.
We both looked at a video of his cock, and Danny, let's give it credit where credit's
I
due.
actually,
His cock's
to be
pretty nice.
fair,
big.
he seems like I'd party with him.
He's an
Me
artist.
too. We all would hang out with it. We hang out with him if we're
With it, Leo?
with him-
What
with
would you
him,
hang out
sorry,
with?
him?
as
I
a
would-
painter, I gotta hand it to him. You know, he's
He's not as good as George Bush though.
No, he's not as good as no George Bush. It's hard to be as good as George
Really?
Bush. Well, yeah, because there's something understated about the figurative narratives that
Je ne sais quoi.
yeah, je ne sais quoi. See, it's a more of a
got
Falbus
it.
approach. Yeah.
So George W.'s been through enough strife in his life
Yeah.
where his strokes, they mean something.
Once you've
Yeah,
killed
yeah.
800,000 civilians in
Right.
a Middle Eastern country, Leo, you've got the pain to
I mean,
create.
look at it's not it's really and when you watch and when you look at them and you think 9/11 like that together,
Whoa.
it just adds a whole new sort of weight to it. You
Dude,
know?
I want to get the Putin.
no,
These
look up
all
the
9/11
He's almost like the human AI.
Look up the
Yeah.
bathtub. Look up the bathtub painting because when I saw all these portraits and I'm like, okay, George Bush. Fine.
Hunter
But when I
Biden is to be
abstract.
honest, it's much.
When I saw
well,
these,
it's much more
I
like
was-
it's a money laundering.
when I
scheme.
saw the George Bush bathtub, I was like, okay, he's on to something here.
Guys, wait a
You
second.
like that?
Do I see a
love
little
it. I
cigar
love it.
guy, little
Who's he
cigar
in the
guy
shower
in
with?
there, though?
Yeah.
I see some
That's
cigar
him.
guy.
It's him looking at it.
I own a
at the
cigar
back
guy
of his
painting.
head.
Well, no. What's so interesting is that is George Bush looking into the mirror, looking at the viewer.
Bizarre.
And so it adds a
It is
whole level.
so- it's
compositional-
outsider art.
compositionally speaking, and I wouldn't even call it outsider. I would say visionary.
The
Because
little
there's
Chinese
something-
girl's cropped out. You can't. You can't
Yeah.
see.
And guys, I want to bring the conversation back to Ratdick for a second, if you don't mind. Ratdick, some people, they buy into what George W. Bush sold the Iraq War as, Operation Iraqi Freedom. But there's a lot of people who believe that it was simply a military exercise. We wanted to see how quickly we could topple a government of that size. And we had no real contingency plan for once Saddam Hussein was deposed. Do you agree or disagree?
Oh, we're what? Talking about the government.
Essentially.
I don't agree. I don't know, man.
He's pro
You're talking about
GW.
Saddam Hussein. That's fucked. Saddam Hussein's fucked up. That's.
So you like that we went in there, hung him from a noose?
I don't know any about that shit.
Yeah, we hung
Ratdick-
his ass.
Ratdick,
I smoke a lot of weed.
Ratdick,
and
now
shit.
that
I
you've
guess I don't
look at me,
follow
Ratdick. Now that
politics.
you've taken a little truth serum in the form of some shiitake, why don't you tell me the truth? Are you on anything? Like, when you came onto the pod, you were speaking a mile a minute. You were on an
Mile,
upper.
man. I was just excited to see you guys.
I accept that, Leo.
You do?
Yeah, I accept that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I accept that.
And you should stop saying I'm on meth.
I don't want to
That's
say
fucked
you're
up.
on meth. I'm worried that you're on meth. I mean, the guy next to you is a fentanyl addict, for God's sake.
Really?
Yeah, not anymore.
Okay.
You used to do
Steps in
fentanyl?
the right direction.
Are you still with that hot chick, Dr. Octopus?
Hell yeah.
He's got a hot girlfriend.
Dr. Octopus is one of the biggest ladies' men in Los Angeles. I'm going to be honest with you.
We were.
A little bit of everything.
I know for a fact that Dr.
Maybe
Octopus
one
is a
day,
huge
but not
ladies'
today.
man.
Can you show us? I want to pull up your girlfriend. What's her Instagram? Can we pull it up,
my
Austin?
God.
I just,
Oh, dude, I don't even know.
you don't need that. I want to give you your
Isn't her
props.
name-
I'm not trying to shame you
Yeah, look on your Instagram. It's all right. Pull it up.
Just changed it. So
because no, this will get her followers.
Doc Ock has a lot of things going for him, and what I mean by that is one thing, that he kind of looks like a young Pacino.
That's good.
That's
But
about it.
he also wears. He goes out and wears Wayfarers at night on the Sunset Strip.
That's
and
right.
that really.
It's the second thing that he does that's right.
It's good. It's just two things you do right, Leo, can go a long way.
Absolutely. Look at the recent searches here. We got Mudflap, Ratdick, Sandrine, and Mima Llama Ding Dong, dude.
Who is
That was a
Mama
girl-
Ding Dong?
Mima Llama Ding
What is
Dong.
that?
That
I
was one of
don't
my
know.
clients. Like a girl did a podcast in here, and that's her meme account.
Dude,
That sounds funny.
Dude, I feel like I'm on some shit. Listen, this podcast is wild, dude. We got a rock star. We got like
One
All right,
second.
sorry,
you
sorry.
got to tell it to Austin.
Okay, Austin. CAMMI.ROSE.
CME.
CAO. That's already a complete failure. One more time. You put your phone away too soon.
CAMM.
I.
I.
We're looking up Cammy's Instagram right now. I know it's bad.
Oh yeah,
I-
we all know her name now.
This is good.
Dot
ROSE. It might be on private.
ROSE.
Why this is important is because a lot of times Leo gives a relationship. Well, she's private. Leo and I and Brooks and Ariel and Austin and Dino, we all laid eyes on her at the end of the year party. You should have come, Ariel, on the Sunset Strip. We had a great time. We went to the Rainbow, then we went to the Hyatt House.
I wanted to go.
I invited him too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but we were camped out at the house.
Well, next time we all get
We could
destroyed.
make
on the
a
Sunset
year.
Strip.
We could make that a yearly thing.
Absolutely. But Dr. Octopus, this is important because Leo, he often tells guys who listen to the show how to get bitches. But you take one look at Leo and you're like, all right, Fabio, thanks, man. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try to be 6'3" and be a 240-pound handsome Italian.
That works against you, I would imagine.
Thank you. Sometimes it does. You're right. Absolutely. I appreciate that. Thank you for that connection to my heart there. I
You have
appreciate
to work for it.
Thank you. You
And
do.
often no.
You got to have a sob story. You got to have a sob story. Sometimes I don't have to work for it. You're right.
Right.
But
But you don't want
there's-
those.
Exactly. There we go. See, he knows me. He understands.
But you, Dr. Octopus, this is good because you are, as Leo put it, are a fentanyl addict.
Well, former. You're off of it
I've
now.
been trying to get him off it, honestly. He's been
good.
living with me now for a couple months.
You live at that artist compound, which is just one notch above living in filth. What do you do for a living?
Oh, you know.
Actor.
Yeah, we're actors.
Okay, so you're unemployed.
Unemployed, yeah.
So basically, I don't know, Leo. He's a pimp without any of the traditional
Deadpan?
attributes.
Deadpan?
Danny, he
I was
looked at
thinking of
me.
starting a brothel and
He's the equivalent of a roadie, I would say.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
Danny, he literally looked at me at that party, that end of your party, and he goes, "Yeah, we have threesomes." All
Do
the
you?
time."
So you bring other girls into the bed with you and your hot chick?
It's been a while, but yeah. A couple times.
Have you seen evidence of this,
The
Brooks?
front of the mic.
What kids are doing these days is
I've seen-
insane.
It's wild.
I've seen no evidence of that. It's
Suppose-
mostly just we have a camera system installed in the house, It's mostly just him like looking at everyone through the cameras.
Really?
That's for real.
Doing quirky shit like that can get you pussy, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've been playing like Islamic prayers throughout the house, like in the middle of the night.
That's important.
They
5
love-
times a day, right?
They love
Yeah.
they love that. They love that jihad vibe.
And-
yeah, they do.
And now that he's had his hot girlfriend over, do the other chicks who come around the house sort of want Dr. Octopus?
I think so.
So, Ratdick, I'm going to run something by you right now. In science, there's something called mate matching, the wedding ring effect, as it's sometimes referred to. Mate matching, it's been studied in animals as low as goldfish. If some female goldfish observe one male goldfish select and seduce a very attractive female goldfish, all the other female goldfish are more attracted to that successful male than all the other ones. What do you think about that? Have you noticed anything like the wedding ring effect in your own life?
I know I'm a what? A fish?
Yeah, the fish.
If I was a fish, I would fuck all the fishes. Like I'd have a little fish stick, but I'd still fuck it up.
Yeah, so you benefit from
No,
the
you know
mate
what I'm
match.
saying? Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't
Oh,
matter
yeah.
about your little fish stick.
Wouldn't matter.
Nice,
Wouldn't matter.
dude. That's pimp.
My little fish stick.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Ratdick, what
Fish
do you
sticks.
are you reaching some level of kind of understanding of the universe yet? I mean, what would you say that right now, if you could tell us one thing that really is just clear to you, what is it?
Damn, bro. What is clear is,
Fuck you.
oh shoot. You know what's clear is just we're here and we all need to fucking be with each other and love. You know.
Okay, that's good.
Hell yeah. It's all it is. You know. At the end of the day, it's just love.
Rape your ass.
Oh yeah. I don't know what to say.
Ratdick, can you throw your
This
headphones
floor
on?
is like
Yeah, throw
fire.
your headphones
like,
on.
you should-
Ratdick, put
I
your
don't
headphones
know.
on. It'll make you focus.
See, this is the kind of
You just said
kind
he
of
just
stuff.
said the floor is fire.
If there were,
No,
He
the
just
floor
said the
is.
floor.
I've been tripping on the hardwood floor because
I wish there was we had females here. They would have melted and died at your feet, man.
It's true, man.
This is how you do it, dude. This is how you do it. It's called amused mastery.
Is
That's the sort of like the.
I took these off because it was like too.
Is that
much.
like,
It
did
was
Charles
like-
Manson have
I was
amused
coming
mastery
up,
going on?
but I think I'm good now.
I think he more had a intimidation charm or
Was
something.
he a
like that.
psyop? You think was he a government psyop?
Well, yeah. I mean, he was trained in the prisons, right? So I mean,
Ratdick's a piece of shit.
yeah. So
Danny is a faggot.
Oh, you heard that?
Damn it, he got it. Continue, around. I'm sorry, Ariel. I'll see if anyone notice.
I feel like I'm in. I thought it was,
You know what
thought it
I
was
wanted
me.
to do? You know what I wanted to do, Danny? I wanted to play the music video again, but like it just be blank and us just enjoy it and then see if Ratdick just is like, I don't see it, man. That would have been funny.
Everybody's fucking with me now.
No, I'm sorry, Ariel.
I'm starting to hear voices.
Yeah.
Ariel, what do you think the future holds for you, my friend? Do you because I think
Very
like
good things.
there's a guy that dropped an N-bomb at Morgan Wallen and he blew up after it.
I see. That's the. I need to. I sort of missed my ship. You know, my chance to say something offensive, and because I always do it. I don't mean to be offensive. I'm a nice guy, so that's the problem. But I think that I'm also polite and all these other things. I don't. But I effortlessly am just. I think I'm gonna probably have a second wind at some point, probably later on this year. I think this is a comeback year, but I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to play out, and I don't know if it's I think that the people that still have jobs in the industry need to go before I'm allowed back in.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of weird.
There will be a changing of the guard.
There will be, obviously. I mean, there's people that get old and new people needed all the time.
come in, yeah.
But they can get very old.
Right.
So it might not be for a while. I don't know. Well, there might be some something. I'm still fixated on the end of the world and stuff like that. So I think that's a little bit more pressing.
What are you most worried about?
Fire all women.
What do you? He's joking. We are not seriously.
He's not joking. That's the
He's probably not
Hire all
joking, but
women.
we don't.
I'm gonna hire all women.
We're not gonna.
I'm gonna be like Bolsonaro. I'm gonna have like a crew of like 50 women
Believe them.
I mean,
and hire
that are gonna uncancel me. They're gonna like carry me.
All black women, dude. Fuck it.
Yes.
You should
Yeah.
you
Yes.
should say you're
like
a they
Gwen
them.
Stefani video.
Yeah.
Body positive.
You should say you're a they them, Ariel.
Asians.
That's the easiest
Well,
way.
I already do that.
Fat
I,
lesbian.
I, I
smart.
straight up I call myself she.
Everyone in your
Smart.
crew, everyone in your crew should be a fat lesbian black chick.
Well, that's the chic that I'm going for. I'm going for the lesbian chic.
Love it.
This is the next one. I'm going to be wearing the overalls and Annie DeFranco kind of vibe.
All right, perfect.
Ratdick, I recently heard, and can you bring your mic close to your face? I recently heard of somebody who applied for a bunch of colleges, good colleges, and got rejected across the board because they were a straight white male. The next admission cycle, they wrote their admissions essay from the perspective of a pansexual, non-binary they-them. And not only were they accepted to many of the schools they were previously rejected from, they received scholarship offers. They were put in touch with various student groups on campus.
It's
In other
because-
words, they were welcomed with open arms. Just if you don't mind, Ariel, I really would like to have Ratdick weigh in on this. Ratdick, do you think that illustrates the how the woke puts on a pedestal people who have any of the boxes checked as far as diversity?
Yeah.
You do? Do you think it's bullshit?
Yeah, it's bullshit for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, what do you think about non-binary? Do you think it's real?
You want me, binary and shit? I think you're a fucking dude or you're a chick, right? And all this trans shit, that shit's gay. You know what I'm saying?
Why can't it just be bi? Like like I'm saying, why does it have to be
maybe
binary?
Maybe you
Uh,
could.
remember
Like,
bi?
maybe
Wait,
bi.
let's bring it back.
Bi's good.
Just bring it
Bi.
back.
Yeah.
Maybe
Just
like,
like,
dude, I
I
feel
like
I'm a
dudes. I
lady
like
now.
guys.
That type shit.
I don't
Dude,
have to be a lady.
Exactly.
It's one of the OG four letters. It's like
maybe-
Paul,
maybe-
John, Ringo,
you
or
can be whoever
George.
you
You know?
want. You can be whoever you want. But at the end of the day, you have a chick. You have a fucking dick or your vagina.
we haven't seen your penis in a while. You want to show everybody here?
It's always Leo being like,
Sorry,
can we
I
bring
just
out?
I pulled
It's
out.
always-
my
Time out.
dick
You know why I
like
brought
30
that up?
minutes
I
ago.
brought that up because in a few minutes now,
Right.
I overbooked the pod. There's
I told him I was like, your call
Trying to scare
time is
him out.
your call
like
time
that.
is approximately 6:45.
Brooks, you're the man.
And
dude. Thank you for
remember,
doing
and
that.
Ratdick, remember the code. The robin flies at dawn.
You know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
So we
'Cause
do
we're
have
gonna be
another
subtle
fake
about that.
audition.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Should I pull my call?
So Ariel,
The early bird gets its worm.
I love it.
So Ariel, we do have this little segment where we bring in someone for fake auditions. So this guy's going to be here for a fake podcast third mic,
This
and
is like an Ash experiment. This is great.
Exactly.
Should we have
So-
like a sword fight with our?
We should
dicks, or what?
we should have
No,
like a
that's a little
we should
gay. That's
can we
a little gay.
can we redo like one of the Ash experiments where we're like
I'm not familiar with the Ash experiments.
Well, okay, so there's one person in a group that's like supposed to be like tested and experimented. There's only one that's real. The rest of them are plants. The instructor or the experimenter shows holds up a finger or like shows a line on like a page or like there's like you guys everybody will go down the line and you tell us what you see. Is it 2 or 3 lines, 4 lines? Anyway, so everybody does this for a while, and then like there's one where everybody does like there's like 2 lines, but like everybody says 3, and then it lands on the guy, and the person says 3, even though they're seeing 2.
Oh.
So it's a very very groundbreaking.
you think we could do that with something similar?
Ratdick is not going to be able to comprehend.
Ratdick, what do you think about it? And then also there was a similar experiment, Ratdick, where a bunch of people in an elevator turned to face the back of the elevator all of a sudden in unison. And then the person who was in the elevator, who was just a civilian and nothing to do with the experiment, they likewise turned to face the back of the... It's saying that we're herd animals, Ratdick.
Yeah.
We're little herd rats.
Herd rats. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
We're all a bunch of rats. you
So
know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that's a sign, Ariel, that we should do this Ash experiment.
I think it's I think that we just did it actually.
Yeah.
So
We just did.
let's how about this? This kid's 18, right, Leo?
Oh my god.
Oh, he's older
He's
than
like
that.
40.
Jeremy,
He looks
Jeremy.
like 40.
This is one of my great finds.
How's it
I
going,
think,
man?
honestly. There he is.
Oh,
what's
what's
up?
up?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that guy.
Hey,
He's been listening the whole time.
Would you hear we were calling for you?
No, I told him to come up at 6:30.
Okay. Yeah. Well, hey, Jeremy. We got to prep one segment here. We do the segment. Everybody here on the couch. We're kind of ladies, men.
Yeah.
And we just like at this time of the night just to look at bitches, dude.
Hell
just
yeah.
straight up. We pull up some flesh on the screen
Yeah,
and
so
we
you
just
wanna-
go. Wah.
You should get on the mic, dude, and start. Let's look at some bitches, dude. What do you think about that?
Yeah, let's do it,
Let's
dude.
go. He's down.
So, Doc Ock, do you mind scooting over for him?
Talk
Put
right
the
into
earphones on and then just get real close to it, man. You'll be able to hear it in there. Your music, you do music, right? So just
No, I'm just like involved with music.
Oh, dope.
And just mainly acting.
oh,
Hell
fuck
yeah.
yeah,
A lot
dude.
of gigs and just.
Let's go.
I did it with no experience.
Wow.
I just jumped in.
Talk right into that mic.
Yeah,
dude.
talk right in the mic.
We're
You
gonna
rolling?
get going. We're gonna get rolling.
All right, cool. So wait, you're an actor, Doc?
Yeah, that's what
Fuck yeah, dude.
what I do.
I got a fucking Nash going right now, dude. Fucking
I hopped in with no experience.
Hey, hey, he's got a fucking Nash.
I got a
Right
Nash,
in
Doc.
here. Scoot over a little bit. Scoot over a little bit. Yeah.
For sure.
And if I get a little bit too close, don't like. You can just tell me.
That's Brooks. Brooks, give him some space.
All right, sorry.
Hey, they call me, dude. They call me shit dog McDougal, dude. I'm just that guy. You know, I'm just that fucking guy. Like when it comes to getting pussy, I'm that guy.
It's true.
What's wrong with you, Lou?
I'm sorry. Ratdick gave me something that you gotta get my sinuses going. It got my sinuses going. No,
Ratdick,
man.
you blew it outside. That's good. But can I get back to what I was saying though?
Yeah, get back to
Like, Jeremy, right? Yeah. Like I'm just that fucking dude. Like when it comes to getting pussy, when it comes to being funny.
I've seen this guy going to the club, man. And he's leaving not with not one bitch, but two of the hottest bitches there, man. It's wild.
It's just like, I mean, don't step to me. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like I go into the fucking club and just like it's like I'm him.
You getting knocked the fuck out, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jeremy, where you from, man? Where'd you grow up?
Whittier.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Whittier.
You know
Valley
what's up.
boy.
He knows what's up.
Whittier, La Mirada, and then later on, back to Whittier again.
So
And
you've
then-
seen some shit.
Yeah, I've seen some shit.
Damn, dog. You ever? What's the craziest shit you've seen in Whittier, man?
Besides some forensic stuff happening where I was
Whoa.
nearby, and also when, like I said, my story started out living in Whittier, then went to La Mirada, then moved into Whittier, and then when I met my girl, we moved out. We found a place in Whittier, and then we also.
Well, you got a girl?
Yeah, I'm married.
Oh, dude.
Damn,
Congrats,
dude.
man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I got a down ass chick.
She's down?
Like she's down for me, like doing everything that I'm doing. She's definitely supporting it.
Like with
You cheat on
guys
her?
and stuff too. Like guys in the mix.
Wait, what?
Do you guys ever have some fun? We're part of like a sex club and shit, so sometimes we get a little rowdy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
It's just-
you ever get it? You ever take her to a sex club?
Nah.
Nah. Okay. Cool, man.
You know, we know one.
Yeah.
We know one. Actually,
No, that shit
Ariel.
would freak her out. No.
Yeah. Would yeah.
Well, you know,
Well,
it
just-
freaks everybody out, but you just get her nice and drunk. Like, and I'm not saying her, and meaning your wife. I'm saying like my chick. Like the first time I took her to a sex club, she was super anti, like love Jesus, but I was just like, baby, drink this tequila. And, you know, I mean, I had to load her up into my Tacoma. She was throwing up all over the seats. But by the time we got to the sex club, and by the time she got penetrated by the 6'5" Puerto Rican guy, I mean, she seemed to like it.
Yeah. He was on the 49ers actually. It's wild.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
bad.
He
Third
fucking-
string linebacker.
Dude, I saw the video, dude. He was fucking giving it to her, dude. Like
How-
fucking gnarly.
I
But,
thought he
it's
was
just-
Dominican this whole time.
Nah. He's fucking.
Potato.
Yeah.
Yeah, Puerto Rican. Say it's very close by.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
They don't like each other too much. So don't call him a Dominican. He doesn't like that.
I would not even talk to him.
Yeah, he's a scary guy, dude.
We
But,
actually, Ariel Pink, he's coming back in a second. He's like a rock star. He gets down with like that crazy, freaky shit.
I've
You
done
know
some
that
things.
life.
We've all.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what Whittier though, growing up and shit. You go to college out here or anything like that, or
Some trade school.
hell yeah, what'd you study?
Just automotive.
So what do you do now?
Promotions, media, stuff like that. I work for Media Nation USA right now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
So and just acting and just promoting and just any odd jobs that I do, keep
Fuck
busy and keep the hustle going so I can continuously acting.
Hell yeah, man. I hit Craigslist like every week for like odd jobs too and shit. Like last week.
It's a good tool, honestly.
Dude, it's a great tool. Me and him last week, we went and we helped this old lady move all this shit out of her garage and shit, and then we just we took a couple of her fucking cases of jewelry in there. She didn't really account for it.
It's just, I mean, dude, she lived so deep out. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, technically it was Encino, but like, you know, the kind of seedy part. And we were
Right.
like, these pearl necklaces probably are counterfeit. They're probably not even. So we just, you know,
turns
we're
out
like,
they're real and shit, but you know, she ain't gonna miss them. Fuck it.
fucking bitch.
I even started up a little business just by doing odd jobs, amenity, home cleaning, stuff like that before too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Through it.
You know, Jeremy, there's a dark side of Los Angeles. I'm not sure if you're
Yeah.
aware of this. Ratdick, you mind sitting down, Ratdick? I actually want you to meet Jeremy.
I wasn't sure
Ratdick is he's kind of like well, you know.
Yeah, sit down because I'm starting to get a little bit too excited. Actually, I need a little bit of separation.
So, Jeremy, there are a lot of guys. I first read about it in a book called Less Than Zero by Bret Easton Ellis, and I thought it was all fiction, but it turns out, having spent 5 years down here now, that it's true that a lot of the guys who want to make it in acting, well, they get sucked into homosexual prostitution rings.
I mean, when I was 19, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was in one of those rings, and I went through it. But now, did it level my career up? Absolutely.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, really.
It's just like it's something that helps you focus on what's important, acting, and still pay the bills. You know, it's like you go up to a Trick's house in the hills. What is it? 2-3 hours tops.
I mean, look, if it was 2-3 hours, you were lucky. It's sometimes the overnight is where you're making the big money. You really
The boyfriend experience.
The boyfriend experience. You really got to like let loose and just live a life as whatever fantasy they wanted. For me, it was mostly like they wanted me to kind of just speak in like a tribal kind of Tarzan like kind of things. Yeah, I put my hair down and shit. Now just like
Can you?
Good,
I could do it a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Like and fucking. Is this all right with you, Jar?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
What's his name? Is he trying out for the squad?
Yeah, he's trying.
He's trying for the squad. Yeah.
What's his name gonna be?
Hey, well, you got to grab your microphone over here, right? You can take Ariel's mic for the time being.
So I kind of would just like.
So this is if you're like you go to Palm Springs, boyfriend experience the whole weekend.
And I'm just, I'm hopping around. They wanted a lot of like the hair kind of in the face, right?
Yeah, let's see it.
And I would just kind of. Like, and I would just, I'd be shirtless with it,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
I'd be real tan because that was
yeah.
like the look, and I had this whole act where I would have like a reef and like I would swing, I would set up this whole like trapeze thing, and I would kind of swing, and I would just
So you were like a monkey at the zoo.
yeah, pretty much.
Sort of
I mean,
Street Fighter
that's what I
sort
mean.
of
He
thing.
was
And
playing
then-
he was raised by apes, Tarzan, so I kind of would just kind of
Yeah.
lean into that, and it paid the bills.
And you would and then you'd have to fuck the dog shit out of a rich screenwriter.
Yeah, man. And look, was it something that I wanted to do? No, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I look at sex work is work. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's obviously you're not going to have a handsome George Clooney every time.
Which you would
know what
love.
I mean? It would have been great.
Richard Gere isn't going to get in bed with you. Like,
Right. I honestly, I wish I was at the Richard Gere levels, but I was more at like that middle kind of like, he was like a middle management at Universal or at maybe a Warner Brothers. The middle managers, they're making $250K a year. Maybe on a weekend they can spend $500 on
And
me.
maybe
but-
once a year they could afford you.
Exactly. So that's who I made my money with.
Sure.
Never got to the upper echelons. Never got the Tom Cruises. Never got the Tom Cruises.
Oh, the Tom Cruise money must be insane.
I knew a guy, dude. I'm not his type, unfortunately.
Have you heard about those rumors that Tom Cruise is gay?
No, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to get sued for defamation here.
Right, we
so,
can't.
He's not gay.
Tom Hanks is gay.
His son's gay. I can attest to that.
Chet Hanks?
Colin Hanks?
No,
or
Chet,
Chet.
dude. Chet,
Oh.
you know what I mean.
Yeah. Bomba clat.
Bomba glad that made me good. Okay.
Well, I want to say that our official message on this podcast is that none of those A-list movie stars
Definitely
are gay.
not gay.
We were joking. That was all a joke.
Jeremy, what kind of roles you got with before? I could see you in like a lot of shit, dog. I can see you playing like a doctor.
A lot of comedy.
Okay.
There was one. My first audition was for a cartel role.
Oh shit.
Actually, Al
damn.
Jefe.
Can you do that?
Really?
Can you give us a couple lines right now?
I probably can't even say these lines over the mic.
Do you have?
Or-
Do you have
what
a-
do you mean?
Do you know Spanish?
No, I didn't, and they still were going to take a chance.
Can I? What if I say? Because I know Spanish. What if I say something in Spanish that you could say that like maybe a cartel guy would say it, and then say it in your most cartel guy?
Well, how about Leo? How about I help out too? Like,
Okay. Well,
we'll do-
this guy's he's bilingual too. So if you want to like, give him a sentence, Doug.
Can I do it sort of like as a cartel guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
El Scrocho. ¿De dónde eres? La misión, la biblioteca.
Nice.
I want
dude.
to fuck your ass.
Oh shit.
In the library.
So the Spanish in that, yeah, he said he said that he wanted to take you inside of a biblioteca, which is a library. So, and I guess that's something a cartel guy would say. That's not bad.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are actually very upper class. Like Pablo Escobar. That guy was educated.
Well-read.
Yeah, super well read.
So they wanted me to do a whole bunch of like like watch Ozark, watch
Damn.
Power, watch that. But
That's
I
a
mean,
lot of work.
It's
though, dude.
it's
Yeah,
like
fuck that. You know.
sometimes it's a win. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
I've always been up for like the runner up of things.
Damn, bro. Well, I think you're fucking. It's gonna turn around for you, dog.
Oh no, definitely.
But I mean, if they want you to watch Ozark, like they can go fuck themselves unless they're paying.
I know, man. You're from Whittier, dog. Tell them that you fucking grew up in Whittier. You know what the cartel's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually did put in work for the actual mafia before.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually did.
What did you do?
It was a scam. It was a credit card scam.
Oh, damn. So you would do the? Would you
Nice.
do the scamming, or you just kind of like collect?
Well, basically, you collect the merchandise,
Okay.
and they were smart about it. They were really fucking smart about this. So you go into the store. Can I actually say this out?
Yeah,
Of course,
of
yeah.
course.
Okay, so you get the card made into your name.
Uh-huh.
And it would say Jeremy D. Alvarez, and I would have to get everything basically on the list: Sony Vios, PlayStations, laptops, everything. And basically, they would wipe it out. Once you scan them through, they'll wipe it out.
So it's like it never existed.
Exactly. And then if they happen to ring up, let me call my bank.
Right.
And then,
And then
you
say-
go outside to the guy who's following you in
Right.
a minivan.
Right.
Give me another card, because they would actually distribute another card. And then you
Oh
go back
my
in
God.
and you swipe it. And then that one should possibly will work.
Wow. And then you finally did you just quit one day? How do you call in sick for a job like that? You just
Oh,
kinda-
shit. No. Somebody did close to me actually did call in something like that.
Oh.
Not good. Was not good. Luckily, I was scheduled the next day for that route.
Damn.
But she had to do the same route as I did. So luckily, yeah.
Okay,
I didn't
so
get
thank God.
I didn't get the end of the raft. Actually, at one of the meetings, I was just like, "Hey, this guy is not so bad," and the other girl was just like, "I was like, yeah, he's pretty nice, pretty chill." This guy was a little more of like shit. She was just like, "No, it was the other way around. The guy who was trying to intimidate you, nothing. The guy who made you feel comfortable was the worst one of all.
Oh my God.
He's the worst one."
Yeah, there was an enforcer for the local mob out here. My parents both went to UNLV in Las Vegas, and I actually worked out there for a little bit. There was a guy out there. He was known as Big Chorizo,
Big
big
Chorizo?
cheese in Italian. And if you didn't carry out his bidding, dude, he'd fuck you up the ass.
That's not good.
That's not good, dude. It's not good.
Did you know any of the guys on the team that
Well,
got-
I wasn't a team. He was just a mob boss, dude.
I know, but did you ever meet some of the other kind of low level, guys that you were working with?
You know, I was a busboy out there, so I didn't really see what was going on. But like, some of the guys that are working the slot machines.
Did
and
he?
shit.
Okay, so you never had one guy who'd be like, yeah, I was penetrated, like I was.
I mean, people would say that, but these guys were like high ups in food and bev. It was. I mean, where I was at, there was just nothing going on.
Gotcha.
But Jeremy, we have a section now where we check out pussy.
Right.
All right, cool.
You down for that section?
All right, I got
Is
a
the
good
wife gonna let you off the hook for this one?
She's gonna let me off the hook.
I got a fucking good one to start it off, baby. DiCaprio's dating a new 19-year-old chick.
Uh-huh.
Who wants to see?
Oh, let's see her. Let's see her.
Let's go, dude. You want me to get her name, or you just want to put DiCaprio 19-year-old? Oh, wait. This is. Oh, she's fucking hot, dude.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
precious. As,
Oh yeah, she's a star.
she's precious.
I have a fantasy that involves her for sure, dude.
Wow.
Did she lose weight? Like a lot of
She
weight?
did. She did lose a lot of weight, but I think the one that you're thinking about is actually the other one that sings really well. You know what I'm talking about?
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson lost a lot of weight. Now she's hot, and people kind of talk shit, dude. They're like, I don't know. It's like, I guess it's like if you're obese and then you get hot, you're like fat shaming
Yeah.
obese people.
Yeah,
so.
you get in trouble.
Yeah.
What do you think? Would you we have a saying on the show, and we're actually gonna have Austin sing the theme song in
Yeah,
a
go
second.
ahead. In a
It's
second.
called hit or shit, meaning like would you fuck her or would you take a shit on her carpet and then leave the apartment without having sex with her?
Number 2.
Hell yeah, you can take a
shit.
shit.
Number 2.
Wait,
Fuck
Austin.
yeah, like after like Al Pastor,
wait,
dog, or
wait,
like,
Austin, can you do the song and can you do the version with the giraffes?
yeah.
Would you bend her over and get neck like a giraffe?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna take a shit? Or
Yeah.
are you gonna smash?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Not bad, Austin. Good stuff, dude. That was usually you're a little off tune with that.
good,
It was
right?
good today.
Number 2.
It's our theme song. All right, so you
next chick.
shit in her living room. All right, I'm banging her. You, Danny?
Yeah, I'm banging. I think she's, dude, something about her facial structure is just fucking money.
gorgeous,
Let's go
dude.
next girl.
I'm gonna go check.
Oh, this girl was in Touched by an Angel?
This looks like my best friend's sister.
Pass.
She's a hottie. Wait, no, it's hit or shit, dude.
Oh shit.
Shit, yeah. So
Well, you don't think this chick's hot? Damn, dude.
I'm defecating in her living room mostly because she reminds me of my 4th grade teacher that I didn't like.
Well,
too
dude,
much.
I think, man, I'm an eye guy, and there's just like something about like the symmetry and just those nice almond, just that almond color of the eyes.
Yeah.
It's so what's that?
Ratdick would use that asshole.
You
Really?
fuck her? Ratdick would fuck her. See, me and Ratdick are on the same page. I have half a mind to say that Ariel Pink would say the same thing. I think he'd want to fuck too. He'd want to hit. Let's go to the next girl. Cutie. She's cute. I like that she's naked.
She's sucking cock. Well, I mean, Jeremy, right? I mean, you could really just you're not getting that upper lip, which is usually the one that cuts your cock. You know what I mean?
It's the dangerous one.
Yeah, it's the
that is
dangerous.
really
So you got them
dangerous.
gums, dude. You know what I mean? Could be a lot of pressure. Could be nice.
Are those fangs?
I think so.
I know. I think those are just her teeth that remain.
I mean,
This
look,
one's actually getting me hard.
You'd fuck that? I would just slide it in there, huh,
Ratdick
Ratty?
hard.
she's a beautiful girl.
Okay. She's cute too. Hey, Ratdick, I don't know if you saw this, but Leo and I were talking about this. Our favorite Robin Williams film is the one where he flies to Africa and he's got to help out with the kids. And there's that beautiful cinematography where like it's dawn over the savannah.
It's Patch McAdams. Great movie. Tell them your favorite scene in Patch. Over the savannah, you had it going, buddy. You had it going.
Well, so Ratdick, I guess I'm going to fill you in on my favorite scene from Patch McAdams.
Patch McAdams.
Yeah, it's Robin Williams, he's on a motorcycle because he gets there to save the kids and he figures out that a local warlord is actually going to cut one of their hands off for being a shitty diamond miner. The kid, he wasn't getting enough diamonds. So Robin Williams is on a motorcycle and he's just flying down the freeway, just flying. And suddenly it dawns on him that he doesn't have a weapon and that the warlord he's going against has like 18 guerrilla fighters heavily armed surrounding him. So like, what's he going to do?
You're asking him a question?
No, talking to the microphone.
You're asking him a
That
question?
was addressed at
That
you.
was addressed to me. Okay, bro, that's some guerrilla warfare. Bro.
Fuck, dude.
I'm going to try a new approach here. Ratdick, a round robin was something they used to use on pirate ships when they were trying to pull off a mutiny. The idea being that if everybody signed off on the mutiny in a circular fashion, the captain couldn't prove who started it because there's no hierarchy. Everything's in a circle. So they would, when they decided there was going to be a round robin mutiny, they would fly the Jolly Roger flag. They'd put it up.
They would go up there and they would fly the flag, right? And usually it would go up at what time?
Was it dusk or dawn?
It was dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and then they would call it the Robin with the flying at dawn. And everything.
Well,
What are you doing, Ratdick?
This is my favorite part of the podcast.
Jesus Christ, Jeremy!
sorry, guys.
I'm so sorry, Jeremy. He's out of his mind, and Jeremy, that is.
Oh my god.
You gotta look at it, dude. You're not gonna get the job if you don't look directly at
Jeremy,
it.
I paid you $60, but it's okay. You don't have to look at it. It's just it's. Oh. No. Get dressed.
There you go. You're good. Sit on it.
Get dressed.
Come on.
No, Ratdick, get dressed. Get dressed.
Why are the
dressed.
balls so much bigger than the shaft?
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you, Jeremy, you've never seen one like this. Jeremy, this is the...
Come on, look at it. Look
Jeremy,
at it.
it's pretty gnarly.
This will make you feel like Ron Jeremy, okay? Not Jeremy Jeremy.
I will.
Brooks, are you blown away?
I've seen it before.
That thing's special, though, huh? You got to give it up to it.
Brooks, you're bisexual.
Yeah.
Would you?
Fuck no, man.
Have you encountered a cock like that or not
What?
really? Have you encountered a cock like that in your sexual?
Yeah, like Swolbies maybe, but like.
Oh, hey,
that's the only
Swolby, I got to go to bat for him. He's got an average cock.
No. I'm not saying. I don't think that. I think that Ratdick's got an average cock too. Honestly,
Do you think that?
Jeremy,
I
how
think
do you
he
feel
just
about?
needs to. I think he needs to manscape.com.
No,
Oh, yeah,
no.
With
Jeremy, what do you think about what just happened? We weren't expecting it.
We weren't.
We didn't orchestrate it.
We were
at
just
all.
talking about round robins and that film, Patch McAdams.
Right, Patrick McAdams with the flying of the flag at dawn.
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
But Jeremy, how do you feel about what happened? Be honest.
Why did it happen?
I don't know.
Why did it
Ask
happen?
him. Ask him.
Why did it
He's on
happen?
drugs.
He's on drugs, man. He's a drug addict, Jeremy.
Pot doesn't make you do that.
Well, he's on,
I appreciate
doesn't
that,
make you do
Jeremy.
that.
I appreciate that.
You're being misled by his hat. He's on more than pot. Well, Jeremy, you're a good sport. So, Jeremy, you said you're doing.
Ratdick motherfucking Ralph.
He is. He's Ratdick motherfucking Ralph.
Ratdick Ralph.
Jeremy, you said you do some comedy stuff, like acting roles, comedic.
Yeah.
Do you? We were talking about Robin Williams earlier. Do you like Robin Williams?
Yeah, he was a good guy. I mean,
What are some of your favorite films by him?
Doubtfire.
Miss
Doubtfire's
Doubtfire's a
It
good
was
one.
like a classic.
No.
Did you ever see Robin Williams in what was it? Good Morning Vietnam.
No.
Good movie.
It's pretty good. It's good for as a podcaster. We sort of look to it as our Bible because he flies in Robin Williams to Vietnam and he has to be the disc jockey that entertains the troops when they're over there. And his program comes on at the crack of fucking dawn.
Yeah.
Like he's up there. He's like, "Good morning, Vietnam! All you GIs out there ready to go trekking through the jungle. Look out for that Agent Orange. I heard it's gonna give your kids." He does like a wacky radio guy thing. But it just it's Robin Williams. He flies out to Vietnam and he's banging out the show at dawn and he's just like they're cracking down on him. They're trying to censor him, but it's a good show.
Doesn't even sound like a real movie. Like Patch Adams, wasn't that about him? Like,
Patch
helping-
McAdams. Yeah.
Isn't that the one that he helps out the children or something?
No, it's more like a Vietnam.
That's
sort
the
of
one
thing.
where he helps the African child slaves.
Patch McAdams, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the thing about Robin Williams is that he really kind of flew into his profession with vigor.
Yeah.
And
San Francisco scene took it by
Right.
storm.
By
dude.
storm.
Just by storm.
And he was an early riser. They said that he even kept a rooster that would wake him up at dawn every morning.
Which is
pretty
not
wild.
It's not typical for comics because usually a comic, they're nightclub guys.
What? Dude.
Not again.
Dude. What are you doing, dude? We got a guest here, man. He doesn't want to see it.
time,
He's
dude.
Latino. He's Latino.
I told him I'm not. If he's gonna do it, I'm not gonna let him do it in solidarity.
Oh shit, dude. This was not.
I know.
Jeremy.
There's like so much better coverage we can get.
I
Not
know.
you two. Not you two.
Yeah.
Look at least one of them, all right?
Oh shit. The difference is just
Let
alarming.
me see, Brooks. Let me see.
That is alarming.
Let me see, Brooks. Let me see how you're like.
It's alarming, the difference.
How do you feel?
Oh my god.
Oh my
no,
God.
no.
Yeah, you
Almost
can't.
sword fight.
No, is that?
Jeremy, they almost touched dicks, dude.
I
Fuck.
feel like they're trying to put me in like to higher my career status as an actor. Is,
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing the gay orgy sex here.
Yeah, no,
not
that's
gonna
not
do it.
happening.
No,
not happening
it's so
today.
good. But this is good, Jeremy, because if any Hollywood execs check in on this episode, you're not going to get canceled because they're going to be
right.
like, hey, he's clearly an ally.
You've been a good sport, buddy. This is going to be good.
I've been told I'm a really good sport on set all the time.
you're fucking-
A lot of producers, a lot of directors will always be coming to me to
Tell
the
you you're a
side.
good sport.
Tell me I'm a great sport.
You are a
You're
good
doing
sport.
great.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
doing what you're
Yeah.
doing. I love
Good.
it. You're doing it. You're making it look more realistic. Keep doing what. I have no notes on you, and they'll go to the next people. This is what you have to do. Play off of it more.
Hell yeah, dude. If your role for this pod, if it had to, you had like a little booth.
Bro, you're standing right in front of all the
If you had a little booth like on the corner over there, and you were shirtless with like a big chain on, and we would go over to you for a segment from time to time, would you be down?
I would.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I think we could. What are you into? Like, what are you knowledgeable about?
Like knowledgeable.
Like the news, sports. Is there anything you're into?
Just like media stuff now. It's just all taken over. Like I said, I did this within. Now it's been a year and 2 months now, just about, and already by my 11th month, I know I booked about like 40 something projects.
Wow.
If you if we just go to him and he's wearing big shades and a chain and he just like talks about the projects, that could be a cool. That could be a good getaway.
There's so much other just stuff that's like I have like I'm really out there and there's always crazy shit happening. Like there's always something
like today.
different.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I didn't think that there'd be just two cocks dangling in front of you like that today.
oh no,
That
just
was
also
wild.
like just the experiences of like putting in work for the mob.
Right.
You would never have known I was a drug addict.
Damn.
I was a meth head. I
What?
started in fucking 7th grade.
What?
Yeah.
That's a little early.
How'd you get off?
I stopped. I just said, you know what? The bullshit was over probably about like turning into 2017, just 2 months before.
You hear that, right?
And I just stopped.
Listen, that's what you need to do.
And I stopped.
3 years, bro. I'm good. Like, what the fuck?
And I stopped, and I've been clean and sober ever since then. So
Hell
it's been
yeah.
like
I know
5,
I'm
6
good,
years.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
And to think 7th grade. Dude,
That's wild that you started
spoken.
Jeremy, I can't believe that you started in 7th grade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's wild.
and then all to this happened too.
I was ripping fucking lines at like 5th grade and shit, but
He's trying to one up you. It's not true. That's not true.
nobody could start before 7th. That's wild. You're
That's
the
always
man.
cool to be like, I love podcasts because I'm surprised I didn't take part of it way in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because before about 4th or 5th grade, I used to think I'll be like, wouldn't it be cool if somebody could have like a radio show like in their house and have celebrities come through and play all this dope ass music and shit later on? It happens.
Ariel
Dude, that's
Pink
how it
came
happened,
through and
dude.
played
Yeah.
some dope music today.
Yeah, dude. Do we got an acoustic anywhere? Do you don't play instruments or anything?
No, but I definitely have an ear for music.
Hell yeah.
Can I
What-
sing
what's your-
something for you?
Yeah. Go ahead, Danny. Sing for him.
They call me. I used to do a little bit because you know how it takes a while to find yourself in life. Before I was a comedian, I used to be like a little coffee shop indie guitar player.
He did musical theater as well. Don't let him,
They called me Old Condom Hands, and I had this song. It was Austin. You might find me just like a nice acoustic guitar strum in the key of G, please.
Don't we have a
G
guitar
major.
here?
Yeah, Ariel has one.
Oh, does he have
Ariel's
one here?
guitar.
Is it all the way down to the car though? We don't need that. G major guitar strumming. Okay. Yeah, this is just it's sort of just like here we go. Baby, I love to come home and find you there on the floor, baby. Oh, I'm gonna do you, baby, baby.
Dude, honestly, I don't see a reason why you don't kind of go back to music, man. I think it's calling
So
you,
they
man.
so
That's
the
what
name was
Ariel-
Condom Hands.
No.
Old Condom Hands.
Old Condom Hands.
Yeah. And that's what Ariel's kind of here for. I don't know if he's a rock star out there, Ariel Pink.
It's actually really famous.
And so, yeah, he was just like, I like what you're doing. It sort of reminds me of like, middle John Frusciante, late Sid Barrett. Just that like no regard for tone or any of that. And it's, I'm just like, I'm there, bro. Like, fucking, that's me, dude. I'm fucking there.
I
I'll
feel like
lay it
I
down.
already wrote something.
Really?
Yeah. Just a little verse, a little bit.
You want to?
Yeah.
Back
Can
to-
I?
get back
You
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
sing it?
Yeah.
Wait. So you're singing it over the G strum? Yeah, go for it, dude.
Okay.
Go for it.
They call me Condom Hands. I have no bitch and I wouldn't fuck a man, so I'll just use my fucking hands. Wash it out in the sand.
Yes.
That's good.
Hear me roar, beat my chest because I'm a man.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not retarded in the movie like I am Sam.
Hell yeah.
Bitch, what you know? I'm the fucking man.
Yeah! Woo! There we go.
dude.
At first,
I'm quick with shit like that.
at first I thought he was talking shit on old condom hands. 'Cause he said I didn't have a bitch, but then it was like I realized he was just flowing. He was just fucking, and it was sick. It was sick, dude.
Yeah.
But that would be something I would have wrote like if I had the name Condom Hand.
It was dope.
Old
dude.
condom hands.
But just like to set the record straight. I mean, I do. I get pussy.
Oh no, he really, like, I saw him get pussy so many times I can't even count. To be honest, if I could count the times that he got pussy that I saw, I'd be rich. And I can't. It's just so many.
Yeah.
If I had a nickel for every time that he got pussy, dude, I'd be rich. That's how many times I've seen him get pussy.
Just off a nickel.
Yeah, bro.
That's that
That's
many times,
fucking-
dude. It's like compound interest and shit.
Jeremy, also one important facet about being, hopefully, being a member of the pod is like, can you identify as any? Are you Latino or where are you from?
Hispanic. I'm pretty much all around American. Like I
Okay.
don't speak Spanish.
Okay.
Just all around American. I mean, I just think it's just
See,
it's something I gotta call myself. So I guess
Right.
yeah,
No.
Hispanic.
so I love it, but to get ahead in Hollywood, it helps to be like, hey, ¿qué pasa? I'm here for the role.
Latinx. No.
Latinx.
Yes, he knows, Leo. He knows.
He knows. You're Latinx.
knows.
I'm Latinx. Guess who else is? Danny's Latinx.
25% Spanish Basque, baby.
Ariel's first language is Spanish.
Hell
Wow.
Yeah.
So
It is. I
Oh,
forgot
we
that.
love that. I love that you get the game, though. You go like, hey, I'm Latinx, fool. Where are the gorditas?
Would you actually be down to play just a really stereotypical kind of like Latino Whittier kind of thug? You know what I mean? Like on this podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, like give him some kind of lines, Danny. What are the kind of things he would say?
Hey, fool, your lowrider is whack. I'm going to go get a chalupa.
I like it. Say it like in like
Yo, fool.
Yeah, there we go.
Your little rider's whack. I need a fucking chalupa, home.
There we go. Dude.
Well, Leo, let's show him a little bit how it's get like
Oh, you want me to really?
yeah, get like
Okay.
cholo with him because he's Spanish. He actually is a Spanish speaker.
Hey, dog. Your lowrider sucks my dick, dog. Fucking. How about you go over to Taco Bell and give me a chalupa before I fuck your bitch, dog? There we go.
Nice. A lot more detail in it.
Yeah. So you can really kind of freestyle it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good for for a comedy thing. It helps to play into stereotypes. Just like, I mean, if somebody told me to be a stereotypical white guy, I'd be like, shit. Oh my god. I just got out of school at USC and my Porsche in the parking lot. I mean, somebody is scraped.
And I need to get my sweater at the Gap.
I need to get my sweater, and I'm going to tie it over my shoulders, okay? Because fall's coming up, and I might get chilly, and I don't want to get a cold before I go to Aspen and ski the slopes. You just got to lean into the stereotypes,
White
dude.
people suck.
Yeah, it's like fuck them. It's like caviar, champagne, private school, pussy. That's white people. But guys, I think this is the end of our pod here.
This has been a wild pod, Jeremy. Thank you for
having
coming,
me.
dog. You really killed it, bro.
Thank you.
And you are very funny. We'll have you on again, dude. We need some
I'm
more
looking
stories.
more forward to it. I have a lot more stuff
Hell yeah.
coming up in the past. Now,
Yeah. Sorry you had to see the guy next to you, his penis and stuff. We didn't know that was going to happen. And we didn't
Which
orchestrate
one
it.
would you say you preferred?
neither. I didn't see neither, and I don't want to see neither.
Good, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was like you were sort of like Robin Jeremy of his comfort when you
Right.
come in here and you do that.
Yeah.
And it's just usually that kind of shit isn't gonna fly in the
Those are
studio.
Fly around here. It doesn't
I mean,
fly around
when,
here.
when we have
Kinda
when we have our normal producer in here, Don, and he's
Yeah.
working the mixing board,
Don's a good guy.
he's a little bit more lax on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Yeah. Fucking. Well, thank you guys. It's been a great pod. We appreciate each and every one of you. Check out the Patreon. The Patreon Leo and Danny podcast
I
is
don't think
still
Ariel's-
going strong, and check it out. And peace.
and yeah, we'll have Ariel's music linked down below too for sure.
Correct. Goodbye.